Okay, now I'm going to talk about some of the other memory making items that we have to offer in families. I'm always learning about new ones that families value and appreciate, but here's a few that we have found to be meaningful. One is putting a copy of their EKG strip in this jar, so you have to remember to print that out ahead of time. What I've learned is that you should print out maybe 3 different strips and then make several copies. That way you can give families the originals and a set of copies, and then you use the other copies to put in here. The strips that they print off on are like receipt material, and so over time the ink kind of fades, and we don't want that to happen. So once you print off from the copier machine, you can trim it so that it's the right size, and then you just, wrap it around and stick it down inside. And we usually do about 5 or so of these per family. If they want more, then that's fine too. We also have these little baggies, so you can offer for them to trim a little lock of the patient's hair, like from the back of their head, or if they want you to do that, they can have as many of these little baggies as they want with those locks. Stuffed animals, pillowcases, blankets are all things that can be laid with the patient for their love to soak into. So we want to make sure to offer those, both for the patient, maybe can have one to keep as they go off to the morgue, but also for siblings or parents or loved ones who would find, comfort in that. There's all of those kinds of things you can offer. And then kind of on that same vein, we have several different styles of these beads, heart beads, I like to call them, but they're just small items that can be laid with the patient and put in their hand next to their heart for their love to soak into. If the family members can pick out which ones they want from our selection, we have a lot of these, so they can have as many as they need. And we can, if they have a whole bunch and they would like to, you can put them in a baggie and then they're all together, and that can, so they don't get all lost. But sometimes they want to keep them with them right away. So I always kind of present this as something that the child will have touched, that their love can soak into, that you can take home, put in a special place, make into a necklace, or keep in your pocket or under your pillow. So it can be a meaningful item. When I introduce all of these different items, I kind of presented as these are things we found to be meaningful for other families. You don't have to do any of them, but if you're unsure and would like us to just go ahead so that you can have them in the future, we're happy to do that.